Hello, Ms. TSALTAMPASI. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us some things about you and your entrepreneurial background?
Hi, my name is TSALTAMPASI. I'm from Greece, from Thessaloniki. I'm a consultant and I have built my own group of companies which initially were located in Greece, here in Thessaloniki, and now we have entities in 3 more countries. We consider ourselves as a globalized SME because even though that we are a company that started really small and still we are in the level of an SME, despite that we are 5 companies, we are a group of SMEs actually. We provide services in more than 60 countries already around the globe. Additionally, apart from being a professional consultant, I work a lot with business support organizations and I act as an active supporter for female entrepreneurs, the supporting of the beginning of their entrepreneurial life and also with startuppers.
Why do you organize Startup Europe events and how do they help your community?
To be honest, I'm 44. Things have been really serious. I'm not a young lady anymore, so I need somehow to be in contact with young people because they are fresh in mind. They really give us from their ideas, their spirit, their dynamics, their enthusiasm. So I don't know if they need us in the Startup Europe Week world or we need them more. Actually, to be more serious, it's a game of interaction. We are giving them the experience that they need and they are giving us their freshness that we need to go on in the business world.
Talk to us briefly about your event. How is it going to help the new entrepreneurs?
Every year we are the organizers of Startup Europe Week events in Thessaloniki from the first year, and all these years we try to keep our events fresh. We didn't want to be bureaucratic with a lot of government people, etc. We always wanted to be practical on what the startuppers really need to get from us. So it is a mixture of actual networking, of knowledge sharing, of actual support being included in the events. So this was planned to be also this year. Always, of course, following the thematic of Startup Europe Week.
How your community adapts to the current situation with the COVID-19?
Well, already as a globalized SME, as I told you earlier, we were used to working online a lot. Of course, now the percentage of online work has become even bigger. I mean, it exceeded the 90%. So on this aspect also with the community of startuppers that we are working, we have been more online than offline, than being physical. So we went even more to the digital era based on the crisis that we are facing right now.
Would you recommend shifting the entrepreneurial focus regarding the expected recession?
Well, it is a very important aspect. It is a very important problem that we are going to face, all of us, the next day. How we are handling the next day based on a crisis level. Yes, it would be a very good idea because every entrepreneur in their business life, they will be called to face some crisis management issues. So this is a good opportunity of learning in situ from actual facts how to deal the crisis itself. And apart from that, it's a lesson that we all need to learn. Myself have faced 3 major crises in my business life, and each one of them was an actual lesson learned for next time.
What impact do you consider you and your community will have once this pandemic is over?
Well, we believe that we are going to be wiser, we are going to be calmer, stressless, and I I honestly believe that, because we will have to think deeper on what really matters and what is a priority between our work-life balance and issues like how we can adjust the day and the tasks within the 24 hours. I believe that we are going to be wiser and more focused on what is important in our lives.
And our last question, how you maintain a high spirit during confinement?
Well, this is totally philosophy. Some years ago, I was extremely stressful and I couldn't manage any crisis. But it was a decision to start being really dynamic and easy adaptable and go and plan the next day after every problem that occurred. On this level, it is actually my own philosophy to try to search for solutions within every potential crisis. And this is what I do also in this case.